Grace cried herself to sleep the night they all left her. No texts, no calls, no explanation. The same friends who once promised, "We'll always be together," acted like she never existed. She begged God to bring them back, but years later, she realized something terrifying. If those people had stayed in her life, they would have destroyed her future. Sometimes God removes people because He can see what you cannot. Grace was the kind of person who loved deeply. She was always there for everyone. If someone needed help, she showed up. If someone was hurting, she listened. If someone felt alone, she stayed. But when Grace started changing her life, everything changed. She became more serious about her future. She started protecting her peace. She started praying more and wasting less time. And suddenly, her friends became distant. They mocked her discipline, laughed at her dreams, made her feel guilty for growing. Why are you acting different? You used to be fun. You think you're better than us now? Those words hurt more than she admitted, because sometimes the people closest to you are the first ones to reject your growth. One night, Grace opened social media and saw all of her friends together without her, laughing, smiling, posting pictures. Her heart dropped. Nobody invited her. Nobody even thought about her. She locked her phone and started crying. That night, she sat on the floor of her room asking God, "Why does everyone leave me?" She felt forgotten, unwanted, replaceable. But what Grace didn't know was this: God was removing distractions before revealing her purpose. Because some people can only walk with you in one season. Not everyone is meant to go where God is taking you. Weeks passed. The loneliness was painful at first. But slowly, Grace began changing. She started waking up earlier, started reading instead of scrolling, started spending time with God instead of chasing people. And little by little, her mind became peaceful again. No drama, no fake friendships, no pressure to fit in. Just peace. That lonely season became the season where she finally found herself. And the craziest part? The more she healed, the more she realized how toxic those friendships really were. Some people only love you when you stay broken with them. The moment you grow, they become uncomfortable. Months later, Grace heard about the same people she once begged God to keep. Drama, betrayal, chaos. And suddenly, everything made sense. God wasn't punishing her by removing them. He was protecting her peace, protecting her future, protecting the person she was becoming. Because God saw things she couldn't see. Conversations behind her back, hidden jealousy, wrong intentions. And sometimes God will remove people quietly before they damage your destiny. A year later, Grace looked in the mirror and barely recognized herself. She was stronger, wiser, closer to God. And for the first time in her life, she no longer begged people to stay, because she learned this powerful truth. When God removes certain people from your life, stop chasing them. Some exits are blessings in disguise. And one day, you'll thank God for the friendships that ended, because they made room for the life you were truly meant to live. God removed them because your future required peace, not distraction.